Hey guys, it's Damien. I'm a private security guard here in Portland, Oregon. Today I'm going to take you through my district, one of the areas where I work, kind of give you guys an inside look at private security here in Old Town. Alright, so I'm going to be getting some resources for today. Working in downtown or working in any aspect of where we're working. It's equal parts security and outreach. So the outreach aspect, how do you get people to willingly comply, to willingly, even have a conversation with you? A lot of times it's through things like just bottles of water or other things. One of the big things that we utilize to our benefit here, cigarettes. You can never have enough cigarettes. I just purchased a cigarette holder, because I noticed that when I was passing out cigarettes for people who were, helping us in terms of moving to a different location, or even if you're just trying to de-escalate things, a lot of times when you're carrying them in these bags, the cigarettes are just falling apart. And if you give someone kind of a ratty cigarette, that's kind of a disingenuous way of interacting with them. So I just went to Amazon and purchased one of these little plastic containers, just something as simple as giving someone a decent cigarette. I think it shows a lot more humanity and compassion. That goes a long way in the streets. So we're gonna pack up some of these, and then I am going to actually fill my med kit with some things that I need. I saw we have some med supplies over here, some gauze, bandages, little things like that, but you never know. Also these gloves. We didn't have enough gloves the last time I was over here, and I'm happy to see that we've stocked up on those, so I'll be loading my bag up with gloves as well. Cigarettes are like gold on the street. It's crazy what we take for granted in life. I'm not a smoker. I've never been a smoker. Never been a smoker, but I can imagine if you're going through what a lot of these people are going through, or dealing with what they're dealing with, just having a smoke can go a long way. You can trade these for things on the street as well. That looks to be all I'm going to be able to fit in there. Yeah, we'll leave that one there for somebody else. But yeah, so now I have a nice little container. You can give someone a decent cigarette. It's not falling apart and it's not making a mess in my kit. I'll leave these for somebody else. So what else do we have in here? We've got, I need some gauze pads. Let's see here. There have been multiple officers who have responded to stabbings, even a couple of shootings in recent weeks. I've never been the kind of person, when I was working static sites, to carry a lot in terms of a med kit. But now with what's going on in Old Town, I definitely want to make sure that I have more than just the run-of-the-mill stuff. So I'm going to take a couple of these things and then load up on these gloves. Large size gloves, yeah. Take a big handful of these. All right, that should be good for the day. I need to get some sanitizer, but just wait and get that next time. Good morning. How's it going? I'm good, thank you. 100-calorie snacks when you're on a diet, trying to lose that tactical tummy. This is what you eat in the morning. Try to stay away from the donuts and things like that. Thank you very much, by the way.
Take it this one. This is more better.
Oh, these? Yeah, see, exactly. Are you trying to get me to eat one of these? No. I'm good. I'm on a diet. I'm trying to lose weight, so.
Oh, you know your weight?
Yes, ma'am.
And you drink the green tea.
The green tea? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll get one on the next one. Okay, well, I will keep that in mind. Thank you for this. You have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, you gotta watch. When you're working security, it's so easy to overeat. 12-hour shift, 16-hour shift, a lot of times you're, not a lot of things going on, not a lot of things happening. And that's why a lot of guys They put on a ton of weight working in this industry. The idea around private security is that most of the guards are overweight, they're out of shape, and it's just because of the sedentary lifestyle of what we do. I'm trying really hard, with this new job working for Echelon. I'm walking a lot. I'm more mobile than I've ever been, and I'm trying to really watch what I'm eating. So 100-calorie snacks, or 100-calorie pastry rather, as opposed to the full-on muffin there. Every little bit counts. Oh, okay. Good morning. Good. I'm trying to get in touch with shift coordinator for today.
He wouldn't let me borrow his gun.
Do you have his do you have his cell number? Can you just give him a call real quick? I think he's probably trying to look mine up. I'm just gonna let him know that we're down here and to let you know. Are you working this district today? I was gonna have him let you know that we're down here filming some stuff for OPSEC Media.
What's your call sign?
5-4.
Good day, sir.
Thank you. Hey, good to see you. Would you like a cigarette or anything?
Sure.
Yeah, I got you.
You got his number?
That's a cool little container.
Hey, thank you. I just got it.
That's good.
All right.
Can I have 10 of them?
Can't do that. You let me know if you find that $100, okay? All right, you take care, guys. Y'all have a good one. Absolutely, I appreciate it. Just want to give you a heads up that we're down here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Okay, coffee time. Yeah, so I just, this area, everybody works a different district or patrol on the days that they're working, and I'm actually off today, but I wanted to come down and do this and kind of give everybody a view of what goes on down here. But you've got to let people know that you're in the area. They're going to get calls, hey, there's a different officer down here, he's not showing up on the shift. Anything could happen. I might have to call for backup or resources. So you always want to let people know where you're at and what you're doing. This is not a cowboy organization, it's a team, and you always let your team know what's going on. I'm gonna grab some coffee. Portland and Old Town, in the almost 5 years that I've been here, the view of private security has changed a lot. I think that when I first started in 2020 during the riots and kind of the upheaval of everything that was going on with COVID, a lot of people had a kind of a visceral reaction to seeing armed security in downtown and in other areas. But over the last couple of years, people have really started to understand what we're doing, and this company, more than anything, has been really good about changing the way that people see security. But still, every now and then, I still feel like an uneasiness with people. You can still see that there's a lot of people that don't feel comfortable either with law enforcement in general, or maybe just with security or armed security. And sometimes I just get that feeling from people with the way they look or the way they interact with you. It's interesting, it's interesting. I had someone reach out to me from Portland State. This happens every other year. I think that, 2 years ago, someone reached out to me in the journalism department, and it happened again a couple of days ago. Someone reached out to me and said that they had seen some YouTube videos of Echelon Security and how we interact with people in this area. They saw some videos of us doing outreach and helping people with resources. And they asked, there seems to be this huge explosion in terms of the number of people working in private security, and it seems like a lot of what people are doing in Portland is kind of a mix of security and outreach. And the person asked me if I thought that was a positive, this intersection of private security and public outreach. And I had to think about it, because in a very real sense, like a lot of the things that we're dealing with mental illness, with drug addiction, with homelessness, your average security guard is not equipped to deal with that. However, you know, this company and other companies, they have private security guards who are working in that capacity. So I thought to myself, how do you validate and quantify that? Echelon does an amazing job of training people and bringing them up to a base level in terms of working in that outreach capacity. And I told the person that I thought that it would be much easier with everything that we deal with downtown. The dangers that we deal with, the problems, the potential for violence. It's much easier to train a security guard up to the base level of outreach, to be able to interact with someone and point them in the right direction of services, to, you know, kind of triage someone who's going through an issue or an episode. It's a little bit easier to bring a security guard up to that level than to go in the reverse and try to take someone who's in the mental health field or the response field and then train them up to a base level of situational awareness or being able to respond to a lot of the violent things that happen here. It truly is an intersection. It's an intersection in so many different ways, but the biggest thing is that you have all of these outreach issues that completely run headfirst into violence issues. And that's almost why a security guard is kind of the perfect model to actually triage a lot of these things. We've got a lady over here that's, you know, about to defecate on the ground. We've got a guy that's, you know, throwing a fit. We got some people screaming. I mean, just think about having a person who's working in a response capacity or an outreach capacity. What do you do if things go south? And a lot of times down here, things do go south. You know, de-escalation is a huge part of what we do, but situational awareness, understanding, you know, where to position yourself, what to look for, red flags, tell signs that somebody's going to do something that could potentially be harmful, dangerous, or deadly. I think it's easier to get somebody to a base level of compassion than it is to get somebody to the base level of understanding how to protect themselves in this environment. So it's always good to see the JV team out here. What's up? How you doing, bro? Good, good, good. Uh-oh. See the pipe. No, it's all good. Can I offer you guys?
Do you ever work at the Safeway?
I used to work at the Fred Meyer. Yeah, I'm not there anymore. I'm not there anymore. No, I'm giving you a cigarette. See, you see. Look, I you know what? I've come out here. I come out here and try and be nice and make friends, and you just think the worst of me.
Well, no, I was paying attention to the train.
No,
I had a feeling in my butt for some reason, and I was afraid. I don't like it when you break.
Fist pump, buddy. There you go. Can I get you one? You want an extra one?
I got
You want one for later?
No, I got a pack.
You sure?
Yeah.
Can I get you one?
Yeah, I have one too.
I bought this handy dandy cigarette holder because I've been using plastic bags, but then when I give you guys the cigarettes, they're all jacked up. I thought to myself that was kind of rude to be giving people cigarettes that are all broken up. What's up, my man? You want a cigarette? Yeah, what's your name? How's your day going?
Could be better. Could be worse.
Horrible, what's the matter?
We both had wet clothes. We got dry clothes on now, though.
Well, maybe this will warm you up, all right? All right, y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
I hope things get better for you.
Thank you.
And keep your head up.
No
You guys,
sugar on your property.
hey, y'all know about Blanchet House, right? You get something to eat around 11:30?
Yep.
All right, good deal.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Hey, I was going to ask you a question. You don't have to do this right now. Would you do me a favor? Would you mind just moving a little bit forward with your stuff so people can get through? That way, if somebody's coming through with a wheelchair or anything else, they can get through nice and easy. Are you from Kansas?
Yes,
I'm from Kansas City.
Kansas City.
I lived in Missouri. Yeah.
You're from St. Louis.
Yeah.
You're from St. Louis.
I'm not from St. Louis. I'm from Kansas City side. That's
Yeah, but
crazy.
you're still a royal.
Yeah.
Well, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. So will you do me a favor? Just move these over towards that pole. Do you mind helping her? I'm going to go ahead and get out of y'all's hair. Is it okay if he helps you move this real quick? I appreciate you guys, man. Part of communicating with people is making sure that they feel comfortable. It's not about agreeing or disagreeing. You know, when you're working in private security, you have a goal. If the goal is to possibly have someone move from one side of the property to the other, or maybe stop doing something, you're never in a position to tell people to do anything. We don't have that authority. You know, we have very limited authority, but we don't have as much authority that would be needed to solve the problems that are down here. So, you know, when you're in an environment like this, and you're in any environment working in private security, your best way to reach people and to get compliance is through compassion and through understanding and through communication. So being able to talk to people and being able to relate to people just in a friendly way, it goes so far. So many people want to get into the tactical stuff of private security, firearms, defensive tactics, you know, even emergency medical response. Your bread and your butter, your honey, it comes from communication, and it comes from being able to talk to people and empathize with people. So important. You want to head back to your car?